growing up, my family was into the hardwood lumber business, and I was the fourth generation. Not expected to take it over, but with 5 boys in the family, we were all taking part in it in some way. I didn't think that that's what I wanted to do, and so what I did was went into real estate for a while. I also, of course, went to college for chemistry, but none of those things really tripped my trigger, so to speak. So I had a friend's father give me a call and say, "Have you ever considered selling insurance?" And I said, "No, I had not." And so for a few years I sold insurance exclusively, and my clients started asking questions about estate planning. Sometimes very simple things like wills and power of attorneys, but then sometimes more complicated things. And so I started noticing that there could very well be a niche where I could help people in their estate planning, but yet still offer the insurance side of things.
We're here with Jerry Tiffany from Tiffany Estate Planning. He has a business here in Waupaca, and I believe his territory is quite maybe the whole state?
I do reach out a fair ways. I have clients anywhere from Marinette to Sheboygan and La Crosse to Eau Claire. So yeah, that encompasses 2/3 the state, I suppose.
And can you tell us maybe how you ended up in Waupaca and why you like doing business in Waupaca?
Sure. Well, I've been in Waupaca going on 8 years now, and I am 10 years into my estate planning business. And so, okay, what about those other 2 years? I was in Eau Claire, and I'm actually from that area originally, but I moved over here because of my wife's work. And I thought after a couple of years, starting over isn't the worst thing. It's better than starting over at 10 or 20 years. So I was very open-minded about it, and we just kind of fell into Waupaca, to be honest. But I'm glad we're here. Usually when a person's contemplating retirement, that's where the questions of estate planning, retirement in general, are going to come up. And so an estate planner is a good person to talk to about those things, because I do have a good knowledge of Social Security and some of those things that a person is going to be thinking about when they retire. I still meet my clients through insurance. I mostly work with the Medicare side of things for Medicare supplements or Advantage plans. But ideally, it moves into something else, although I have plenty of clients that all I do is Medicare insurance, though through the rest of the year, away from the Medicare annual enrollment time, I'm being more creative and doing estate planning, and that's everything from power attorneys and wills and even trusts, whether they are revocable or irrevocable.
So I'm assuming a lot of your clients come from referrals, because if I'm happy with what you're doing for me, I'm obviously going to refer my friend to you. But if that's not so, how do people find you?
No, you're right, Terry. Referrals are probably the biggest driver as far as any new client that I might come across. But another way that people can get a hold of me is just a Google search of estate planning in Waupaca, and they will probably come across my website. Also, of course, they can reach me by phone, is really the best way if you want to actually talk to me. I do answer my phone, which I know might be contrary to other people who do what I do, but I do a couple of things to set myself apart, and that is answering my phone and then annual reviews in person with my clients every year.